The City of Toronto wants to give cab drivers the power to profile you and demand your money up front before the trip even starts. Let's go live to Tammy Sutherland with the big changes that may be coming to Toronto's taxi industry. Tammy.
Well, Francis, one of the more controversial proposals in the report that was released today would essentially allow cabbies to profile customers by asking for a deposit before the trip even starts.
I don't think that is right. No, I don't think they should just look at somebody and just label them like that. No, I don't think it's right.
Cab drivers could soon have the power to make a customer pay their fare up front based on how they look.
I think that's a little bit discriminative.
I think that's profiling somebody and anticipating what they'll do before they do anything. You're judging a book by the cover.
You'd be asked for a maximum deposit of $25. It's geared at stopping fare jumpers and is getting support from drivers.
What do you look for in a passenger when you see them and you say, I'm going to ask you for your fare up front?
No, I don't want to say any comments this one, but that's a very difficult question. But I don't want to hurt anybody.
It depends which part of the city you're going and which part of the night you are working.
They're driving these cars day in and day out, and I think that they can suss out who are the customers that might be a flight risk.
It's just one of 40 recommendations by city staff in a report on Toronto's taxicab industry aimed at overhauling the entire system. With more than 5,000 legally licensed taxis in the city, but less than 200 legal spots for them to park, the city is proposing that fire hydrants become taxicab stands in the downtown core.
What we're proposing is being creative, looking at using fire hydrants as cab stands where applicable, where appropriate, for taxi cabs to queue up.
If you get sick in the back of a cab, be prepared to pay a $25 cleanup fee. There are also plans to make 6% of Toronto cabs wheelchair accessible by 2015. Those vehicles can cost up to $70,000, a price critics say will be passed on to drivers.
It would eventually be that the City of Toronto would have 100% wheelchair accessible vehicles, which is clearly, based on their own findings, much more than we need, and the costs will be overwhelming.
The report also recommends that the price of a cab ride stay the same for now, but that could be revised over the next 2 years. Live here in Wellington, I'm Tammy Sutherland. I'll send it back to the newsroom.